What's up? I'm Drew, and I talk about music and shit. So if this video runs kind of long, and I'm just kind of rambling, it's because I really didn't write no notes for this. I just kind of decided, hey, I want to talk about this. Logic. I feel like we about to get a mixtape, man. Who else drops like 3 tracks in 1 week? Like literally 3 tracks in 1 week. One was for 44 more. That was like last Friday, and then we got what was the one? Overnight. We got that like Monday night or Tuesday night, and now we got every day. Every day. If you didn't see my I'm stuttering a lot. Y'all, I ain't had no lunch. It's been all day. I ain't ate nothing but no cereal, and I'm just kind of my mind's just on food right now. I'm just ready to eat. But 44 more. If you didn't see my response to that, I'll have the video at the end. It'll be in the little annotations or whatever. I think they're called annotations. Isn't that what they're called? Anyway, I decided not to make a video on Overnight because the song was okay, and I just didn't really have much of a response to it. Like 44 More, that was a song that I needed to respond in a video because, that song is just Logic kind of going back to his Young Sinatra roots a little bit. And, after my criticisms of everybody, it would almost be, what's the word? I am at a loss for words right now, man. It just wouldn't make much sense for me not to comment in a video on 44 More, but Overnight was just a fun little track. It wasn't nearly as good as 44 More, but it's a good little fun track. It's easy to tell that he's just kind of having fun. I like that one part where he's like, why is it so hard to be a good person? To stop acting like a bitch. I was like, that's kind of funny. But the song is alright. The beat's cool or whatever. Every Day is a better track to me. I like Every Day. I really do like this track. I like the hook a lot. I like how the hook comes in, and the beat is really great. The beat sounds really video game music influenced, and yeah, Bobby Tarantino too. It seems like this is coming. I mean, I don't know what the fuck else reason Logic would have to release like 3 fucking tracks in 1 week. Like I don't know why else he would do this. There's really not much else. There's no other reason for it. On the one hand, I'm upset that Logic is not doing what I wanted him to do, which was take a year off. Not that I didn't want any music at all, just that I didn't want an album. I didn't want a project. I didn't want a mixtape. I didn't even want an EP. I wanted Logic to take a year off from dropping a project. On the other hand, this year has kind of been slow. Like we're already in March, and this year is kind of slow. Like I said before, that Culture 2 album was bad. That Justin Timberlake album was decent but forgettable. I have not gone back to that album much at all. Even though I enjoyed the album and even though I enjoy songs on it, I have not revisited that project. And that new Nipsey Hussle album is really, really good, but that's kind of all that's dropped. I kind of refuse to listen to the 6ix9ine Tekashi whatever the fuck album. I refuse to listen to that shit, or a project or mixtape or whatever the fuck it is. I'm kind of ignoring that. But yeah, this year has really moved slow so far. It's been moving slow, and I'm ready for some Logic. I hope on this mixtape, for one, that it's not so short. Because one of my criticisms of Bobby Tarantino, I have a review of that on this channel. Go visit it. I mean, it's kind of cringy because the production value of that video. All my videos are produced like shit, but the older ones are really shit. Like, it's not mixed well. I have a terrible mic on that shit, and yeah, it's just not good. But you can see my thoughts on Bobby Tarantino. One of my criticisms of Bobby Tarantino was that it was way too short. Yeah, it's like 11 tracks, but 3 of those tracks are skits. So that leaves you with 8, right? 8 plus 3 is 11. That leaves you with 8 songs total. And, they're just kind of fun songs, and yeah, they're fun to listen to, but, they just don't really stick. I haven't revisited Bobby Tarantino at all. I revisit Young Sinatra Undeniable more than I revisit Bobby Tarantino. Bobby Tarantino too. I hope it's a little longer, just a tad longer. It don't got to be like a Young Sinatra tape. Like it don't got to be like 20 some odd tracks. You can just do like 13, 14, maybe just one or two skits. And I hope there's more tracks like for 44 more. I hope there's more tracks on there where you're on your spazzing, rippity rap shit. I don't really have a problem with these kind of fun tracks. Overnight and Every Day really remind me of Super Mario World from Bobby Tarantino too. They really remind me of that song because that song is just really, upbeat and just kind of carefree and, fun and vibey, I guess. But I hope the whole tape isn't really like more like these tracks. I hope the tape is a little bit more like 44 more. I think I'll be a little more excited for that. So yeah, Logic fans, that seems to be it. It seems like Logic's gearing up to drop something. So on the one hand, I'm a little disappointed because I don't want him to drop every fucking year. But at the same time, this year has been moving slow anyway. I'll take some new Logic, sure. I mean, dude's one of my favorite rappers. Why would I not be anticipating something from him? I loved 44 More. I was lukewarm on Overnight, and I really like Every Day. How do y'all feel about these tracks? Y'all like them? You don't like them? How you feel about a sequel to Bobby Tarantino? Did you like the first Bobby Tarantino? And that's it. You can put all that shit in the comments. Like the video if you liked it. Dislike the video if you didn't. If you want to see more of me, you can just subscribe. I got my SoundCloud down there. And I'll put a link to buy all three of these singles in the description below. And that is it. Have a good day, bitches.